Sorry. I don't know when it's hot looking like that. Okay. Welcome on in. This is entertainment purpose only. Viewer advice. If you choose to believe what you hear, then you choose to believe what you hear. And you're choosing to put it in your own perspective. So thank you for coming on in. This is entertainment purposes only. Viewer advice. Welcome. So I'm gonna give it a minute before I talk because there's a lot of topics within topics. So bear with me. I try to give examples throughout my life with the subject I want to talk about. So I'm gonna have to sit on it and think about it sometimes. You know, if you have issues with people trying to intimidate you, trying to dominate your spirit, and you're humbly not dominate theirs, or reacting to the intimidation that they're trying to intimidate you with, odds are you pass a level of understanding the first dimension of this world, like how everybody operates on intimidation. When nothing can intimidate you, and when nothing can take down your spirit, the odds are your enemy have no room to get a next score, to see what makes you tick, what pushes your button. When Grand Rising, when you don't allow things to push your buttons, can nobody operate your buttons but you? Meaning, what I mean by buttons, I mean like emotions, your chakras, uh, things that turn you on and things that turn you off. And when you don't allow the things that are programmed for you to be turned on or off, you don't have no control over your senses of how you think and perceive thyself. Because when you're trying to know something outside of you, something outside of you is going to try to get your attention to know what's inside of you. So you're traveling inside first before going out. Some of us have not reached the full on God potential consciousness or the Christ-like consciousness. And I can say this for myself at times when I'm out in the matrix, how I tend to switch on and off my conscious when I should just be on at every moment. Because every time I do turn on the consciousness, like the gift, I tend to either reset some of my ancestors, or I reset myself, or I can reset other people who are equal up to my timeline. If they're no match to my timeline, uh, something I can do for them. It's something I could do for them. I don't know what the fuck that was. Bugs just be flying around. Hi, Virgo. Virgo. I don't know how to say your message. I mean, your name. Sorry. Hi, welcome in. Maybe I'm saying it correctly in my head, but I don't want to take the chances of getting it wrong. So I'm good. I'm good on saying it. Sorry for YouTube deleting your message. It's not me. Gotta follow the guidelines, I guess. I don't know. But yeah. When I reset and I turn back on, I'd be experiencing where I left off in the past of that present moment that I didn't quite accomplish or be in the present moment of. And I'm supposed to, okay, Virgo. Okay, I'll call you Virgo because that's what I've been wanting to call you since I first saw you. So I wasn't sure if you're going to take it to offense. I'm like, why did you put a. But okay. Anyway, so like when I realized when I reset and I tried to rewritten everything that I have not learned, there's like a good chance of you making it a better outcome than your ancestors did. If you can see the mistakes that they have not accomplished yet and you overcome their mistakes, best believe you're getting twice the information that's given required per life. Because most people can't really access a lot of information, either because they're new spirits, like they're freshly just got animated by the creator, and they don't know how they got here, and they're wondering how they got here. But us, we already know how we got here. We're just wondering why the fuck we're here. What's the fucking mission? Um, what's my assignment? Did I do the assignment already? Is the assignment complete? The assignment is for you to create life, not that you know that you existed in life. You have both have seen each other before. I can tell you that because I've seen both of y'all in the ether. You don't know how time travel like this shit really works. It's well, how can I put it? We connected our energies together, like our consciousness together. Like we could have like dreamt of each other before you even saw me, before you even saw each other name. Because otherwise, why do you have that feeling of a familiar spirit? He could possibly be part of your soul tribe, and vice versa. And then I can also be part of your soul tribe. I think when I was trying to attract my soul tribe, I wasn't thinking of their essence at first. I was too much focused on what they look like versus how they will make me feel, or when we meet, how I make them feel. Same thing. Same thing when you pick your Earth family here. It's like I forgot their essence. I forgot to add a little bit of sweetness to it, a little bit of spice, and everything nice. But now, as I am conscious, aware, now I don't really know how to undo or add a little bit more to my creation. I mean, I do, but it's working in its favor. But now that the clock has its own divine time, And I can't control the system of the clock, but be aware of it. And just like, okay, I'll just vibe in its frequency for a minute. Do it. Till I'm able to decide to get out of this frequency. And that can take a long time when you're trying to get out of one's environment of a frequency, especially when it comes to it being toxic. And then you try to get to a state of mind of equilibrium. But you don't know how to get there without like judging yourself. But it takes criticism for you to get there actually. Without criticizing oneself, how would you learn thyself? How would you learn what's failing you and what's making you succeed? But yeah, when you recognize what's making you succeed and what's causing you to fail, the odds are you have the right away of having the green light to your vision or gift. Whether you think your gift is from the ancestors or from God Himself or the source or the universe, is all equal up to one thing, which is you reflecting the image of your creation, how you turn out to be. But you don't like the way you were created because of your environment. It's 12 a.m. here. The most sleep. Must sleep. Stay safe. You as well. Thank you for joining on in. Those who can make it in their time frame, I don't judge you for it, how you get here, or how you got here. It's all a matter of the fact that you're here at this particular moment in time to receive this message. Because this message is not for everybody. There's only some to most. I'm trying not to come up here every day either talking about the same type of subject because there's so many ways of putting it and recycling it to where everybody can understand. But if I gotta do it that way, because I left my Pandora box like closed, so there's a lot of message within the Akasha record of my Pandora box. So if I open it, who knows like what I have to channel first before I decided to actually receive the question from that individual spirit. Because I don't know what its reality is like for me to even want to open and take on that challenge to help that person in their timeline. Because if I help them, sometimes their timeline can merge with my timeline, and I end up getting trapped, and I have to go all the way back and start over. And that shit is a pain in the ass. Remind you, there is no blueprint. You are the blueprint to your blueprint. When you are activating your jinn, because jinns, they're gods and goddesses, energy source. Some jinns don't have the same type of jobs as the other jinn. Like with me, since I am a multiple dimensional being, I take on all forms of jinns when I need to. It depends on the moment of time of the present moment that allowed me to access to access my jinn moment confirmation. Got it. But his bark echoed within my system. I was like, what the fuck? Why do you echo like that? That's scared. His energy is okay. He's just barking for food. The other little dog was just barking to get inside. But why does your energy gotta be so loud? I heard you. The most loudest energy, and sometimes I can hear, I can feel and hear energy within frequency. And then when it travels towards me, my direction, when it's not really directed towards me, somehow I'm able to pick up some shit. And I don't like that feeling. That is in between a moment of my awareness when I feel, um, not anymore, not at the moment, not until I'm in my timeline of my destiny to do music. Right now, I'm not able to access the gift of music right now. No, I'm able to do certain things, but not every day. One, because of the funds. Two, I'm not in my time and space to produce the right frequency of the sound base that they want me to. Because I can hear it in my head, the melody, but and I can already see the visual to it. It's just I can't produce it for some reason. I don't know why. And plus, I have to collect the people along the way, the spirits along the way that help produce this event that's to come. Because they want me to make a song that relates to the present moment of everybody's present moment. Like, I hear the melody in my head, I see the lyrics, I feel its energy, I feel how the crowd will like it, how some people will take the message. I see myself on stage, I see what I wear, I see what the music video is going to be like. And I can give you details, but it's for me to see. Because if I give you details, odds are there's a chance that there could be like a warlock listening, wanting to switch destinies, or wanting to switch visions of what was gifted to me for my present moment. Because I'm not producing it on their divine time. Because they keep seeing it so much. And that has happened to me a bunch of times where I'll have ideas and they've been taken and somebody else has created it. I'd be like, okay, that's how that works. So when I'm gifting the vision, I have to do it like right then and there. Otherwise, it'll go away. But my book is 818, as we said. Magical numbers. But anyway, that's it for right now. These videos might get a little bit more shorter until I'm able to have a break from it or a moment. But make sure you hit that like button. Much appreciated.